Hello friends, I am going to reveal a simplified version for management of CAP, means community acquired pneumonia. Let's go. If patient presents with productive cough, fever, leukocytosis, mild hyponatremia and lower lobe infiltrate, then he has community acquired pneumonia. First of all, patient with CAP is risk stratified using the pneumonia severity index or CURB 65 criteria to help guide treatment and treatment location, whether it's home or medical floor or intensive care unit. So let's define the CURB 65 criteria. C means confusion, U means blood urea nitrogen greater than 20 mg per deciliter, R means respiration greater than 30 per minute, B means blood pressure less than 90/60 and age greater than 65. Okay, so how to use this criteria? If absence of all the criteria, then there is a lower chance of mortality and need only outpatient treatment. If 1 to 2 criteria are present, then it has intermediate chance of mortality and need inpatient care. If 3 to 4 criteria, then do urgent inpatient admission and because of high risk of mortality from CAP. And if greater than 4 criteria, then admit in the ICU. After inpatient admission, sputum culture and blood culture should be sent to attempt to identify the organism. Until then, initiate empiric treatment. Okay, let's move on various treatment regimen for CAP. In case of outpatient management, if person is previously healthy, then give M or DO means amoxicillin or doxycycline. If there are comorbid conditions like diabetes or malignancy, and or after inpatient admission, give FQ or BM means fluoroquinolones or combination of beta-lactam plus macrolide. If patient admitted in the ICU, then give a BFQ, a combination of beta-lactam plus FQ, or BM means beta-lactam plus macrolide. Beta-lactam plus macrolide means ceftriaxone plus azithromycin. This combination treats the most common bacterial CAP organisms like Streptococcus pneumonia, H. influenza, Legionella, and Mycoplasma. Although fluoroquinolones such as levofloxacin and moxifloxacin, which target respiratory tract organisms, can also be used for CAP in the inpatient setting, but this class of medication is generally avoided when possible in elderly patients due to increased risk of Clostridium difficile infection and tendon rupture and aortic dissection. Also, CAP patient would benefit from smoking cessation counseling and prior to discharge influenza and pneumococcal vaccine. And also ampicillin sulbactam is an acceptable choice for the beta-lactam portion of empiric antibiotic therapy, but hospitalized patients also require a macrolide or doxycycline to cover for atypical bacterial pathogens. Okay, that's all. Stay awesome!